start talking.
Scooting his way across the jailhouse floor to allegedly assault another woman.
Lawsuit. I smell a lawsuit.
You were going to get naked, or as they say, squat and cough.
We're gonna jump right into it. She was just groped. Had her pillows fluffed. Flight crew, what it do? Welcome to Pilot's Point of View. This is my channel. If this is your first time up in this bitch, go ahead, sit back, relax, strap on your seatbelt, cause we finna take off. And hey, you know we gotta kick it off with my dog, DJ Ghost, man. Hey, if you ain't subscribed to DJ Ghost, you need to go ahead and do that, cause dude is funny as hell and keep it playing. Hey, y'all know what we do, man. We sit back, relax, chop some game, and put some flames in the air. You feel me? So hey, let's get right into it. Let's take off.
Happy Yon Day. I hope everybody's straight. You know how I get down. I'll be checking on y'all before y'all check on me. You know what I'm saying? But no, this video right here, we gonna get straight into it because this title was kind of crazy, squad. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all like Ghost. You should have seen what happened to these fools up in the county jail. I'm like, what happened in the county jail? Y'all hit me. And I know for a simple fact, like, so this how it is. This how it is, bro. If I get 40 videos on my Instagram, 50 videos, y'all DM me, I'm like, okay, we might do it, whatever the case. But when I get like 200 or 300 of y'all DM me the same video, damn, we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
And the only person DMing me shit is my homeboy Reno. This is some bullshit, man. Come on, send me some bullshit. Send me some shit to react to, man. Fuck with your boy.
This video, I didn't, but I'm happy y'all did. Though we finna get straight into it. That crazy title.
Officials say a sexual who was in lockup for allegedly attacking multiple women was caught on camera scooting his way.
Yo, I know you've been seeing all the news about the crazy stuff these celebrities are doing at those parties with the baby oil. The news is telling us
everybody's starting out crazy today, man. What's going on? Shit.
His way across the jailhouse floor to allegedly assault another woman.
This is what I want to know, squad.
So this
how in the
nigga
hell
knocked her down?
Hey, that CEO need to be up in prison. How in the hell did you slide off the chair in cuffs?
Attacking multiple women was
when your head supposed to be on the swivel as a CEO. They separate y'all. The women right here, the men right here. When you up in lockup, what happened right here?
But yo,
what I'm thinking happened is a boy already up in his
and still get it done though in the lobby, bro. When did jail get a lobby? When did that happen? I mean, maybe they always had a lobby. I ain't never been to jail. You know, if you don't know by now, Pilot never been to jail.
County Orange, you know what I'm saying? He been up in jail, like they said, for. Let me see the other female before I start talking.
Scooting his way across the jailhouse floor to allegedly assault another woman. You got to see this video, and we're gonna break it.
Yeah, the other woman.
Sleep? What was going
on her regular street clothes, meaning she just came in the intake. Meaning she fresh off the street for whatever crime she did. She up in there, she finna get processed, bro. It's
lawsuit. I smell a lawsuit.
No way in hell they should have them mixed up. I thought they had male on this side and female on this side, but it looked like it's co-ed, like a fucking sleepover that you ain't supposed. You get what I'm saying? This right here, I promise y'all, bro, if I was president, this one incident would make me change all the get-downs, meaning all the rules up in the county jail, bro. This fool need to be dead and that CEO need to be in prison, straight up.
Down from multiple angles with prison consultant Justin Paperny. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime.
Is that her laid on the floor in the back?
That's what it looked like.
You gotta hear this one. Arizona officials say that an inmate at an intake facility was able to sneak past a deputy and try to sexually assault a woman. Yes. To talk about that.
Say it ain't so.
I want to bring in prison consultant and friend of the show, Justin Paperny. Justin, good to see you.
Man, call me, because I already know this nigga Paperny finna be on some bullshit. Bro need to be dead. It's no conversation. They shouldn't be like, well, he was over there sitting and he's already locked up for multiple crimes. We're going to hear his court date to see what really happened. What the fuck you mean what really happened? Bro, black and I ain't even on this side. Y'all shouldn't be.
Facts.
And I say that because I see it all the time, bro. I hope they do not try to defend this fool.
See you.
Take that nigga out to sit.
First, before we even get into the video, and there is a lot to get into, what are inmate intake facilities? First, walk us through that.
Well, when you're taken into custody, there's a whole process. You are going to get naked, or as they say, squat and cough to make sure you're not smuggling anything in.
I'm coughing. I ain't doing the squatting part. But I don't think we're gonna jump right into it. This where you get naked at. She was just groped, manhandled, flustered, had her pillows fluffed. And this nigga gonna go straight into it. What's his name? Pagurni?
Ask you tons of questions. They'll give you a prison uniform. They'll drug test you. You'll go through a breathalyzer. And after several hours, at times through segregation or sitting in a little hole waiting for them to come back and forth, they'll process you in. And several hours later, there you are sitting in prison. The intake process can...
All them other niggas around him and some hoes too. Y'all should have been like, get your ass up off the floor, nigga.
be anywhere from an hour to several hours, depending on how many people they're
all criminals, I guess.
processing.
Okay, so with that...
But if they said that bro is up in jail right now for multiple assaults on women, it's no way he should have been up in there with regular intake with people off the street. Bro, straight upstairs in his county. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's no way he should have been down there dangling. They already got his MO. This don't make no sense to me, bro. Arizona, they finna get sued bad. That lady finna sue them blind, bro.
In mind, and that was a great setup to talk about this scenario. So this happened back in April, and the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office just released the video. There are multiple camera angles that show us different views of this alleged sneak attack. So first, a little bit of background here. We have 29-year-old Justin Avery, who was at the intake, transfer, and release facility after he allegedly assaulted 5 different women in public places on the Arizona State University campus in Tempe.
He say 5. This nigga is a serial rapist, my nigga. Bleep it if we need to. But Lord, fuck is going on here, man? You look like a little creep too, bro.
He was arrested outside of a library because authorities say he didn't have any connection with ASU, but he allegedly used the campus as his hunting grounds.
Like a lot of fools do, bro. Like a lot of fools do. That was, Damn, which serial killer was it? It wasn't a Hillside Strangler. It wasn't a Zodiac Killer. It wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy?
Yep.
What he did, squad, he will go to colleges because that's where all females are. They young, they up in these dorms by themselves or with another female that's just their age. They can't defend themselves. It's a hunting ground. Bro was going to these colleges. E-parring, that's the R word spelled backwards.
Hey, didn't that nigga in Iowa do the same thing?
And killing these women, bro. That is the hunting ground. That's what this fool is.
Yeah, I think he was in Iowa. It was a serial killer, not serial killer, but, you know, he took out a whole household of college kids in a whole little house, like 3 stories worth, just taking out the whole house, 1 story at a time.
You gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful. And when you up in the college, when you up in the university, it's not like an elementary school to where if anybody that look off walk in there, you'd be like, hey, bro, what you doing here? You come to see your son or do you work here? And you need a badge and all that type of shit. You got to sign in and all that shit, right?
Anybody of any age group, from kids all the way up to old ass people, be walking on that campus, man. You can't tell. I mean, if you got the spidey senses, you got the hood senses, you going to be able to spot the off ones. But a lot of times they look like regular people, man. You got to look into their mannerisms and seeing how they moving.
College campus, bro, it could be anybody from the age of 19 all the way to 55 years old walking to class. You ain't finna card everybody. Don't nobody look suspicious, especially Ted Bundy. They label him, and I'm not lying to y'all, bro. Y'all can look it up. They label him as the sexiest serial killer, bro. So he was on the college campuses, like blending in, getting
hoes.
It in. Get what I'm saying? This fool needs to die. Bro need to die.
Now, court documents allege that he targeted women at random, mostly in parking garages, groping them.
Yeah, he was.
Reports from the victims. One woman says that Avery tried to strangle her, so she ended up kicking him in the groin to get him to stop. Now, Avery appeared before an Arizona judge.
He is a repeat sexual predator, attacking 5 women here. It is just
Why they got this fool standing at the podium like he in court? If y'all give him a trial and make him take a deal squad, why is he here at the podium looking like he finna get out of jail though?
Fact.
With his regular shit on. This ain't making no sense to me. Arizona they need to switch it up. Kamala or Donald. Y'all need to do something about this because this is ridiculous, squad. This is ridiculous.
extremely unfortunate that the
Nigga up
victims
there
could
like he
fight
got
the
a speeding
defendant off
ticket.
to prevent the crimes going to their full extent.
You know what's difficult? You know what's tough? Reading through legal briefs and filings to prepare for sidebar. It's like I'm back in law school. Being told I look like Dennis Reynolds every single time I
This
check
better not
the
be an
comments. That
ad.
wears
It's
on
an
you.
ad.
At this point, I think people think he hosts the show. Again,
This better not be an ad.
tough.
It's an
You know
ad.
what's not difficult? Starting a claim with Morgan.
God damn it! I knew he was finna come. See, squad? This is why I never do y'all like this, bro. I never do y'all like this with these Mickey ass ads. If it's gonna be one, I'm gonna be like, hey, go watch this, and that's gonna be once a year.
You only pay them.
But you know who does? But we don't care about. You skip this shit.
You want in your corner.
Nope. Yeah.
My
That shit
guy,
is crazy.
Justin seems to be a guy that you don't want on the streets.
You just summed it up beautifully. There are
crazy.
some people who are charged and arrested and be able to be given bond to continue to work in the community under supervision. But as I read this, he was charged with sexually assaulting 2 people, then immediately out on bond the next day. So I think it speaks to corrections. Some people should be in the community, some should not. And
Sad,
you could
bro.
argue there's some culpability with the government.
This whole thing's sad, nigga. You in prison, bro. I mean, you in jail. You ain't even in prison yet. You in jail. And you still doing the fuck shit. Bro, you ain't even been processed yet all the way, my nigga. You still in the lobby. And you like, fuck it, nigga. If I'm going, I'm gonna go all the way. He said I didn't get to fuck the last time. Bro, you a weirdo, nigga. Niggas need a wedgie.
This the thing about this government, bro. I don't like how they feel like everybody got rights. Certain shit you do, bro, your rights should be taken from you. I don't care what nobody say. Argue with me in the comments, nigga. I ain't gonna read it.
Facts.
I don't care what nobody say, bro. Certain shit you do, you shouldn't have
But I'm gonna read the comments. Y'all fuck with me.
rights. What you mean, Ghost? Assaulting women, e-pouring women. That's what I mean, squad. If you don't P-hub that real quick, if you don't get on X, you get what I'm saying? And then you so desperate that you do it at the jail. Not only that, everybody around them, bro. You not no snitch if you see somebody doing that to a female. If you see a man doing that to a female and you tell, or you try to help, that ain't no snitch. Y'all got shit fucked up, bro. I didn't want to tell. I promise you, once this fool get locked up back there and they find out about this shit, they gonna whoop his ass anyway. They hope somebody will tell. This is something you can snitch on, squad, or kill him, or beat his ass, or help the woman. Like you can't do no wrong. My nigga scooting across the court floor. That took him at least 30 seconds. At least, and nobody said nothing. Want to act like they sleep. Fuck everybody in there, all of them.
Facts.
This is crazy.
Government allowing him to
Especially the CO. Fuck that nigga.
return to the community. Now, I understand the cost of corrections and that it's very expensive to warehouse people
He's sitting there watching.
in prison. A lot of these states are broke and they don't want to spend more money
It don't
than they
matter.
need to. But if
Whoa,
someone is at risk
stop
to the
police.
community and they've been charged with sexually assaulting people, perhaps some people shouldn't be removed or let go on bond because guess what? He did it again.
So, with that in mind, Avery's arrested. He's taken to jail. And this surveillance video from inside the intake, transfer, and release facility near the jail is from a few days later. So it's April 17th. So this room is divided into 2 sections. There's a waiting area for women, and then there's another one for men. There's a desk
so it is.
at the
It's still
dividing line
co-ed,
where
though.
a deputy sits, supposed to be keeping an eye on things. It's almost 4 in the morning at this point, so a lot of the detainees are
And I'm still not getting that. They said this was days later. How in the hell this fool is up in intake with his clothes on? Well, everybody, it's a lot of them up in intake with their county clothes on. But how? If they already been through intake to put their clothes on, why are they going back down there? It's crazy to me, bro. This is crazy to me.
They're trying to sleep. Some are in street clothes, others are in orange gel jumpsuits, and a lot of them have huddled down inside their shirts to try to stay warm or to block out the light. Some are spread out on the floor, and that includes our suspect, Avery. So Avery, as you see in this video, seems to get up off the floor, stretches, appears to wait for one of the deputies to leave the room, then he sits down and slides out of view of the deputy, allegedly crawling and pushing himself backwards around the desk.
Nobody ain't
He
saying
appears to
nothing.
get
But what's at the desk though? what's at the desk? Shouldn't it be monitors of cameras and shit? Like, this shit don't make no sense to me.
Probably scared because it's a big black nigga.
As he pushes himself toward a woman in white who's trying to sleep on the floor of the woman's side of the room. Then you have other cameras that give us a view of Avery getting closer to the woman.
And he should have cuffs on.
He appears and allegedly starts to pull his pants down and expose himself. Now, there are other women sitting in the same area. One appears to be asleep on the floor, while the other is in a chair. It's unclear from the video if she says something to Avery, but he seems to put his finger to his lips in a be quiet.
But bitch, if it was you would have wanted somebody to say something. That woman was probably so scared, she couldn't even scream. Bro probably said, I was gonna choke you, I was gonna kill you, and just let him do his thing. As a woman, seeing another woman like this happen to her, you not saying nothing, you deserve to be in prison.
You a bitch.
This is one of the worst things you can do to a woman is take her, you know what I'm saying?
You a bitch.
It'll be up to a point she don't want no man, she wouldn't even want.
You a bitch. The bitch that watched it is a bitch. The bitch ass nigga that sat there and act like he didn't see this nigga scooting over there, this big ass orange blob on the fucking floor, getting bigger. You a bitch. Because he ain't outside of his fucking view.
Her husband touching her no more. This fool done violated her to the max. Oh no man, she wouldn't even want her husband touching her no more. This fool done violated her to the maximum, like to the highest power, squad. It's I couldn't imagine it. Females be out here, man. Y'all is so vulnerable, bro. And vulnerable, bro. And I really feel sorry for y'all. I really feel sorry for y'all because in reality, if we keeping it real, like 100% real, 98% of men, 99, somewhere around there, and I ain't checked the stats. This is just my opinion. It's stronger than women, bro. If they want to kidnap you, they can. If they want to knock you out and eat part of you, they can. And I feel so sorry for y'all for that, bro. I do.
That's why it's fuck you to the bitch ass niggas that exploit that fact. Fuck you, bro. Straight up. He a bitch. The bitch that watched it is a bitch. And the cop that's sitting right there is a bitch.
Jail. You see it happen. Work it happen. Your apartment buildings, walking to your car. The club. Vacation. College. It happened everywhere to y'all. About and I feel for y'all.
Quiet gesture. Court documents say the woman said, "Hey, get off of her," and that's when Avery allegedly shushed her. And that is when the deputy looks up, realizes what's going on, realizes that Avery's on the wrong side of the room, and as soon as he's spotted, Avery appears to stand up, pulling up his pants as he walks away.
Wild girl ain't getting up.
According to court documents, he later admitted he planned to rape her. So the deputy pulls out restraints, has a conversation with Avery for a few seconds.
Man, that old ass deputy, this is what I be telling y'all, bro. We see it up in the courtrooms where you got these bailiffs, look like they're 100 years old, and these COs. If that CO go ahead and arrest Avery, it's because he let him. Avery can easily, bro, get off me, sock him, push him, shove him, bro. It's old as hell, out of shape. It's not happening, bro. Look how he pulled out the cuffs like a grandpa.
So the deputy pulls out restraints, has a conversation with Avery for a few seconds before more deputies show up with the cuffs on him. Avery seems to resist a little bit as they take him to another part of the facility. So, Justin, I am made of questions. First question I have, why were no restraints put on him? Or
exactly.
Is that not what happens in these kind of intake facilities?
Sometimes they happen. It would be a discretion of the correctional officer. Clearly there was a breakdown. Someone didn't think that it was necessary. So that's breakdown number one. We can go on and on. Two, there aren't that many prisoners inside of that detention center,
it don't matter.
Which tells me it shouldn't be that hard to oversee them. Three, you can look to the makeup that you have male.
It don't matter if it's not that many prisoners. If it's 5 of them, it's one of you, and it's one of you, then you overpowered. You outnumbered. And up in there, it looked like it was like 25 of them. It doesn't matter. Should have had more CEOs. Should have had a younger CEO. One that looked like he was fit. One that looked like he can handle something just in case something, like, if it was to go down. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Stop defending the jail. It looked like he would have stopped defending the jail, bro. Avery, man, he's still breathing as I record this video, and then later when I upload it, he's still breathing this whole time. America is a joke.
Prisoners so close to female prisoners, that's fine if they're non-violent.
Hey, man, I got a lot that I could say, but I'm going to hold my tongue, man, because I'm known to go off the rails and go on to a little rant and tangent. I'm just keep it player. But, hey, I agree with everything Go's saying right now. Everything.
offenders. You'll see that in halfway houses across the country, male and female prisoners inside of the same institution.
Well, they need to
15, 20
stop.
feet from one another.
They need to stop.
But when you have alleged sex offenders so close to women, it's a problem. So I suspect.
Man, you up here talking about nonviolent offenders when they up in jail, they can be close together to females, but he a sex offender. I understand this, bro. And I promise you, it's a lot of niggas up in jail right now. They went in jail, non-sex offenders. They been up in there for 8 or 9 years. Put them in front of the female. Any female, put them in front of a female, bro. And she say, no, they taking that. They will become sex offenders. You don't put male inmates around female inmates. That shit just don't mix. It don't matter, bro. Well, they was non-violent. It should be cool. Man,
Just
look.
let them motherfuckers fuck from jump, nigga. Don't separate them. Then you will have people having regular ass relationships in that bitch. I don't know. I kind of feel like they should all be next to each other if they want to be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now that I think about it, that's some fucked up shit. Cause a lot of shit could happen. Them niggas is crazy. That's why they in there. Probably not.
How lock a nigga up for anything. Once he see it the first time, he gonna tear it down. Promise you. 8 or 9 years, see some weed, he gonna smoke that. 8 or 9 years, he finally see a steak dinner, he gonna eat the fuck out of it. 8 or 9 years, he see a woman and he listen, squad.
They're going to go through protocols, look at all of these breakdowns, including holding correctional officers accountable. And there does have to be consequences for correctional officers here. Without consequences, Jesse, then it can just continue. It's going to happen again. Someone needs to be held to account. A woman suffered. They're supposed to be protected while inside of detention. And if anything, she's continued to be victimized.
All right, tell us what happened. Let's hear from the woman.
For quite some time, get some mental health training, some correctional, some benefit, some education on the inside, because it's likely he's not going to get a life sentence if he pleads guilty. There's no chance. So a lot of breakdowns here.
Can we stop doing that? Blaming these crimes on mental health. Can we stop doing that?
Facts. They been running this shit into the ground. Nigga, I know for a fact all of us got some kind of mental, like the wires just ain't right. Some of them wires is crossed on all of us. So miss me with that bullshit. We all got our problems. We all got our daily traumas, nigga, that we got to live through and see tomorrow with, my nigga. They don't give you no excuse, you hoe ass nigga. You a bitch.
I was about to say, this nigga just sick in the head. His mental health though, right? But look, we gotta stop. He a weirdo. Lock him up, throw away the key. Don't try to mental health, put him in an institution, give him less time. We not doing that. Goes for president, bro. Some of these fools shouldn't have rights. We shouldn't care about them like Avery. Bro deserved the firing squad. What's that, Ghost? Look it up. I don't feel like explaining it. Bro deserved the firing squad.
Just off.
He don't need the nigga hair not even. I hate this nigga. I do, bro. I don't even know him and I ain't got to.
It has to be addressed. There has to be consequences for.
Hey, see, this is why I fuck with Ghost, man. This is why I be on this channel, dog, because this nigga funny as shit to me. And to keep it real.
Correctional officer. If not, people are going to say this can happen. And
fire him, he need to be in jail.
Just about anything here.
As we're trying to sort out like who's at fault, you could say maybe it was the facility for not properly segregating.
Who's at fault?
These different people, and especially.
Bro is a criminal. The jail is at fault. What you mean? As a facility squad, we supposed to make sure criminals can't stick drugs in here, can't break out, can't smoke nothing, can't start a fire, can't build.
It's supposed to be one of the most secure places in that space, my nigga. Come on, dog. Come on. Who's at fault? We know who's at fault. From the warden all the way down. All the way down.
Bomb can't. You get what I'm saying? What you mean who's at fault? It's the jail for letting it happen, for letting him sneak by. Criminals are doing criminal shit. This is what they do. Y'all supposed to prevent it, bro. This is your fault. I knew they was gonna do this shit. Man, bro.
Especially if you knew that Avery has this
Man.
history. But I also want to question the deputy that's in that room. Now, you see Avery allegedly crawling under the desk. He later describes it as spider-like, acting like a spider. Do you put any fault? Who do you put on fault? Do you put any fault on the deputy? Who should we be thinking about is at fault here?
Everyone within that institution. Part of the reason the only thing prisons care about are two things: keeping costs down and security of the institution. Right. So responsibility rests with everyone who worked inside of that prison.
There you go.
Off rip, they should have said, "Sit your ass down." If you wanted to stretch, you would have made sure your ass stayed free, dumbass nigga. Sit your ass down. Off rip. Then he wouldn't have been crawling and sliding his ass over there to the And look, man, look where she at. Look where she at. She way the fuck over here. Look where my nigga. Come on, man. You telling me he went unnoticed? Orange is one of the most noticeable fucking colors on earth. On earth. With an F. You telling me his big ass went unnoticed by him, them and there, and this bitch ass nigga right here. He said he did the worm from here, tracked his ass all the way over here. Slimy ass nigga. Snailed his way over there. And nobody seen him. And hey, I gotta give her some respect because I said that she didn't say shit. Apparently she did. That's why all this shit stopped. So salute to her. She ain't a bitch. But she really could have said something. She really could have, you know what I'm saying, done something. But, you know, whatever. I can't criticize because she did what she was supposed to do. Him, however, this nigga, motherfucker, resign. Turn in your motherfucking whistle. Top flight security of the world.
Top all the way down, someone's going to get fired. There have to be consequences here. This prisoner is clearly mentally ill, is unable to see right.
What did I say?
There have to responsibility rests with everyone who works
top
inside
all
of
the
that
way
prison.
down.
There you go.
From the top all the way down, someone's going to get fired. There have to be consequences here. This prisoner is clearly mentally ill, is unable to see right from wrong, and even in a confined setting looks to continue to victimize, hurt, as he said, was attempting to rape another woman. So responsibility rests with the institution. They know that, and they're fearing for their jobs, and more changes are going to be coming. I mean, this would be different if this was like 1,000 people inside of this institution, but there were very few male and female prisoners there, which tells you it should not be that hard to oversee them.
But then when you got a grandpa who equilibrium ain't all the way on all day,
change.
No, fuck that, because my grandpa was sharp than a motherfucker until the day he went, man. Even when he was going, the last day I saw him, he in there cracking jokes and shit. Talking about that's how you know you finna go. When everybody come and see you. And it's like, bruh, come on, man. Don't put this on old folks. There's some old folks that still got their faculties about them. This motherfucker here, he should have been gone, look like about 10 years ago.
Bro, ain't as alert.
Surveillance cameras? Looking at what he might have, I mean, again.
He a criminal, he don't care.
Would evade detection.
He a criminal, he don't care.
But, yeah.
This is what people gotta understand. When you want your man, you want your man. Straight up. And I ain't speaking up on, like, this incident. What I mean by that is, it's a lot of niggas out there that want to smoke somebody, bro. They would. Looking for him all year. In the next year, can't find bro at all. They finally seen. There's 100 cameras pointing at him. He know it.
You don't give a fuck?
Don't give a fuck. As long as he get his man, squad. He'll do that time. When you want your man, bro. Them cameras don't mean nothing. That shit don't stop nothing. It's only there for proof after the crime. Cameras can't shoot. They don't tell you freeze. They don't arrest you. They don't help you. It's just evidence for after the crime, bro. When you want your man, you want your man. That's it. Bro needed that. Bad.
So when you're ill and you're so obsessed or consumed with continuing to victimize people, and I think I read that he had saw this woman and clearly found her attractive. He's already in prison. He's already looking at a lengthy sentence. Clearly doesn't understand right from wrong. What's the risk if he gets caught? They send him to segregation. He could care less about that. The reward was very much worth
having a man for sexual assault in jail around women is crazy.
Prison, looking at the lack of protocols, the breakdown, might have noticed this person.
Let's start there. That nigga should have been in the other room off rip, but it looked like it's females right there anyway. He shouldn't have been in there. They already gave him his shit. They gave him the slides and everything. Get the fuck on, buddy. Push off, bucko.
Kind of goes off the grid or falling asleep at 4 a.m. So if you're conniving or criminal enough, you're going to seize an opportunity, find an 4 a.m. So if you're conniving or criminal enough, you're going to seize an opportunity, find an opening, even if you're in a detention center. Clearly this person did, and for 90 seconds he was victimizing this woman, and as you said, could have been successful. Has to be changes.
It's so, taking these allegations as true, I mean, it's so diabolical, allegedly crawling, not to escape, right? Not to escape, which I've seen those cases, but you see someone from across the room and you want to assault them. That's what makes this incredibly nefarious.
Yes, I would agree. And it also speaks to what I said earlier. Should he even have been released into the custody? There are some people who need to remain confined. There are some people like this person, he didn't need to be locked up, segregated 23 hours a day, like Sean Combs in that detention center in Brooklyn, confined.
Shut up, bro. Don't try to throw that in there.
Damn. Why you do Diddy like that, man? It's messy.
He ain't got nothing to do with this. Yes, he's a weirdo, but he ain't got nothing to do with this, squad. He ain't got nothing to do with this. This is completely what Diddy wasn't. He wasn't doing it like that. He was doing it different, but he was doing it like that, but not like he wasn't doing it like this, squad. Chill. Chill.
Fine, not in general population. This person, no different, confined 23 hours a day. Totally shut. Think Hannibal Lecter, for goodness sake. No one can access him or be around him at any time. He is a menace who seeks to hurt and potentially assault and rape women. He should be around no prisoners at any time.
All right, so to put a bow on this, according to Maricopa County court records, Avery was slapped with 2 charges for this incident: attempt to commit sexual assault and also aggravated assault on a corrections employee. He might have been resisting at one point. His case has been continued several times. And by the way, he was previously convicted of shoplifting and disorderly conduct.
That nigga's a bum.
He a crash out, man. Man. Y'all better not crash out. Flight crew, I'm gonna need you to go ahead, like, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think in this video. You know, think about this video in the comments. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Do your thing, and hey, it's a video right there. Don't go nowhere, but right there.